Hello and welcome to. Oh, I was gonna say Sunday. No, not yet. Still only Saturday. Thank the goodnesses. As I try to. Mike, what are you doing? Hello, welcome to the circus. I'm your host, Eden Collector. And the day has come. Put this beautiful piece mostly together. I'm slapping in a couple of safety pins to make sure everything's lined up nicely. And then I decided I was going to. I'm going to, at the very end, hand stitch the mountain quail heads, the details right at the very end. Does that make sense? Probably not, but what I decided I felt like doing for some reason. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, somebody knows what time it is. Let me just set that gently out of the way. Why, hello, fine sir. Somebody knows what time it is. It's snacky time! Okay. Anybody else gonna come for snacks, or is it just gonna be you, my big friend? My big fluffy friend. Loki loves snack time. He says, Mama streams, that means I get snackies. She can't have a show without snackies. Alright, well let's... You had a couple. If everybody else comes for snackies, then we can have more snackies, but... We gotta wait, because if everybody else comes, other cats might want snackies too. I hope everybody had a good week. I had a couple of days that was like, what the absolute what was happening? But we persevered and got the big scary things done, which was great. Hopefully everything. Oh, yeah. I just put on the walking foot because I feel like it. I just want this project to be done. So, yeah, does it make sense to do that last little bit of embroidery at the very end when I'm all finished? Probably not, but I already gave this a good press. I just want to get the back. I just want to get this. I just feel like doing this part. So I'm going to. And I can gently get those details on later. It will all be fine. What I didn't press was the background fabric, which is this red check that I had laying around, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What? I should lay this flat. I'm just trying to slap some pins in here to hold it so that things don't jiggle around too much. That would be bad. Of course, I'm like using the random pins. Did I buy a while ago an entire tub of brand new safety pins? Yes. Do I know where it is right now? Absolutely not. Did I start the stream at a random time? Because I was like, 11 was feeling too early, but 11:30 was feeling too late. So I went with 11:15. Also, yes. Okay. I'm just going to go around the blocks, maybe like inside. Oops. I like stitching in the ditch. I'm gonna start at this top. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a... Things just are. Everything's fine. We're happy stitching. First part quilt. I'm gonna play a little bit of thread chicken, but that spool just needs to be used up. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's just have some beautiful sewing machine sounds for a second here. Wow, my speaking is super gooder today. Thanks. And even though I'm following lines, can I sew in a straight line today? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's do a little pivot. Hey, Allie! Good, just got here for thread chicken. I'll have mine heavily roasted, please. Perfect. I'll serve that right up. Yes, we are. Well, I just started, so you didn't miss much. If the other cats come back, there'll be more snackies. Loki came for snackies, but now everybody else was around. Alright, those stitches. These are a little... Ugh, tired. I had to do like one big scary thing yesterday, and it wore me out for the whole rest of the day, which is terrible. Like, I shouldn't be so weak and... Ugh. I want to... Yes, I am working on finishing it, even though I still need to stitch the little top heads of the quails, but I feel like doing that at the very, very end for some reason. I know it like makes no sense, but I have a sandwich of a piece of felt, some random red check that was in my stash that I had a big enough piece. So I figured I might as well do a little bit of quilting to hold this sandwich together. I'm trying to decide how... Do I want to just do a zig? Do I want to travel around the mountains through some of the blocks? I guess it doesn't really matter. I just need to do something. Just make a decision. Okay, let me take a quick duck stitch. And oh my gosh, I watched Bernadette Banner's video this morning of making the trousers. I do have to object when she said that you can't backstitch on an old machine. You absolutely can. Just because there's not a button you press. I backstitch on all my old machines. You just do it differently. Okay, so I've got one line down. Here's the back. I don't know why, like, we're so close to the end and now I'm feeling scared. I'm like, what the actual what is wrong with me? Oh, well. And I don't even need to do a lot. It just needs to be held together. Why, Phoenix, are you, like, being cray-cray about this? hope that was at my house. I heard banging. She was talking about in the middle of this. Ah, okay. I was like, what? Just... All right, thank you for the correction. I was like, I'm so confused. I always do a faux back stitch. She didn't just put her point across in a good manner. Fair. Right, because I was like, I'm so confused, because I always just do a faux back stitch. Distracted by businesses in the other room, but they must be a human making noises. I feel like maybe to put the taupe thread in and just drive along. Let's just do some big things. I don't need to overly complicate this. Alright, so much for thread chicken. Maybe we'll get back to that game in a second. This color makes more sense for the other pieces, of course. It's getting chilly. I needed a cardigan, but this one's got such big sleeves. Okay. And once we do this little bit of quilting, then I'll do the binding. And then I will have one of two done. Let's see here. I have wanted a tall bike for a long time. They just get more and more expensive. I know. Everything. What doesn't get more and more expensive? Instead of being too fiddly, maybe I'll just like drive along the outside of the box and call it done. I don't know how I would be. I guess short people can ride them too, but I have a hard enough time with a regular bicycle. Oh, I am definitely not exactly in the ditch on these stitches, but it's fine. Why? We get to the end and then, hey Mario, welcome, welcome. Let me see. We've got. I might regret this. Let me cover this over. Oh! Alright, little helper. I know, Loki was here earlier. Come on. Gotta stand up and say hello. Come on, you gotta say hi. We have just a paw. Little man, can you jump up on here so people can... You've got some new fans who would like to say hello to you. Come on. Come on, who's gonna... Ah! Hello, little man. Little man says hello. Oh, Loki's come for more snackies. Loki, you wanna come here? Come on. I know, folks really just come to see cats have snacks. Yeah. I don't know if Freya Fruppers will come up right now. Come on, Loki. Come on. Who wants it? Who's gonna show me some love? Loki had snacks a little bit ago. Come on, little man. Come on. Oh, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Cats have good Saturdays when they get snacks. Come on, Loki. Oh, there's my big ball of fluff. Okay. Oh, Nero took over my chair earlier. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've gotten into this routine of having snacks at the beginning, so Loki always comes and tries to like steal my sewing bench or the table. I like to also just like sleep next to the sewing machines with the in their covers. It's like probably also that we're next to the sunny window here. What a handsome name Nero is. Yep, I've got Loki is the black and white fluffy one. Freya is his sister. And then Baloo, or little shithead. And what he's up to. Yeah, I think I might just stitch around the border and just call it good. I don't want to overcomplicate right at the end, and it's like getting stressed out, and I'm like, this is an art project. It's for fun. There's no reason for this shenanigans of anxiety other than it's not for me, which causes me duress when usually just so for me. But and I still cannot find the picture for the other wall quilt. I have no idea where. It's around here somewhere. Oh, let's see here. Alley Turtles are a fave cat hangout. I have seen heads poked with cat hair under the faceplate. Oh my god. Oh, seeing heads packed with cat hair under the faceplate. Yeah, that is Oh, yeah, my crew also just love, but is it a cat thing? They do just love a sunny window also. Oh, I had such a funny day yesterday. I need this, that. Oh, something is not right. No. No. Oh, damn it. Okay, who can guess what I just did? Alright. I knew I should have trimmed that down. Oh, yep. Oh, Jesus, bricks. Cat here in the project for the mummers, and I stitched way too many layers because I didn't cut it and you didn't pin it. Phoenix, you gotta be careful sometimes and not just reason. Yes, I was sewing under duress, Your Honor. You can't expect her to have been rather in a rational mind at the time. No, definitely not. Ugh, I try to only sew heavy, but I'm so happy I even put my face on. Sparkly eyeshadow. Okay. I think this is the most unpicking we've done on this project. Of course, it's like right at the very end. Okay. All right. Let me. That's sewing under duress to say stupid. I rest my case exactly. Yup. I see. Under duress, in a dress. Accidents shall be happened. I think it's nice and sunny. I also enjoy it at a time. Oh. Holy schmolies. I almost ripped the fabric. Okay. We've gotten this far. Is this piece even... Did I... Fine. Everything's fine. I'm having a good time. You're having a good time. We're all having a good time. Right. Let me get a pair of shears and okay, shears have been acquired. All of this is done. Minus I need to really just unpick this because I am Alright, scratch that. I even took the time to press this, and I need to unpick all the back because I thought that this red was big enough, but I'm off by like 1.5 centimeters in one corner. Alright. Hey, good luck before I unpick it. Not all of it. Oh, alright. Different project. That was stressful. Not that that piece was big enough, but it wasn't. Do we go back to sewing pumpkins? I finished that one from last week. Oh, no, there we go. Let's sew some pumpkins. Get right. This is why I picked the scissors and the seam ripper, indeed. Yes. Next, in a sewing room with the scissors and the snips. It was me. 'Twas me. All right. Try to get something finished for the mummers, and just disaster ensues. Oh, Mario, my mom used to do crafts like this before I was born. Oh, yes. I'm from a long line of amazingly talented folks, and I feel like I'm just a pale comparison to their skills. But oh, thank you. Yeah, it was from a kit. I have this paper in front of me as for the next one I have to do. Emergency watch it. Kit Kat if things get really bad. If I get super stressed out, I got that in reserve. Do I? Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's. I'm not pulling this out the wrong way. I promise. Let's do a big leaf. Thinking about like I put it in. All right, we're here for fun. Why are you being all stressed out? There's no stress. Oh, that's a lie. There's no stress in sewing. Sewing can sometimes be only stress or duress. What you doing, little boy? Hey, you've come to hang out? Don't be X-rated on the camera. You want to say hi? You want to say hello? No. Try to sleep in on the weekends, but 6:30 comes along and he's staring at your face, going, "Rah, rah." Ugh. Oh, a maple leaf? Ooh, I could do a maple leaf. Or an oak. Yes, he turned 2 this month, so I've got there's 6-year-old twins and one with their terrible tooth. Do a maple leaf or a pumpkin leaf. Kind of similar in shape. But right now we're in a paw still. What are you? Okay. Just don't drop the camera. That will like make me cry. Ay, 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 my little troublemaker. Okay, don't. Oh, oh, God. Oh, thank goodness he's a cat. He jumping over the camera cords and power cords, and that was stressful. Can't have him pulling down the camera on me. That would be far more bad. It's like, oh, should we? Oh, this hoop is like so huge. Okay, wow, we are here for fun. The espresso show. So I should have just called this one So Stressful. Jesus. No, it's too hot, too cold. Can't make up my mind. Oh, the camera. Okay, things are just glitchy. And I'm hardwired in. Whatever. Let's stitch a pumpkin patch. I can do. I'm like feeling excited today. Jesus. Alright. That's right. I said we were going to do a leaf. All I'm doing is sewing pumpkin twirls right now. What was a pumpkin? Yeah, something like that. Alright, let's just fill this in a little bit. Alright. And then we're like, welcome to the clown world. We are clown pilled over here because we're not laughing. We might be in the corner crying, and that is unacceptable to me. Just not dynamically favorable to be that stressed out. Actually, I'm always stressed out. That's why I come to hang out on the internet and complain. Alright, there's a quasi leaf. Let's sew another pumpkin. It will be good. We're gonna snip it and we'll just run that thread out. Okay. I'm going to switch hoops because this one is no, we'll just pivot. So we'll do another pumpkin over here. Which thread do I want to use? I was like looking for a pair of reading glasses. I was going to use the white ones, and I was like running around, couldn't find them. They've been right in front of me the whole time. Let's try with this one. Oh, but I saw this clip. So it's super dry where I am at, and everybody needs a dusting. I saw this guy put in get a gallon baggie, put a whole bunch of red spools in there, and then in a little baggie, have just a marginally damp sponge that he slipped into the bag. The small Ziploc baggie with it being open a little bit, and then tucked that into the gallon bag with the other threads to help rehydrate them. And when the sponge continues to stay a little bit damp after a little while, he said they were done. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was contemplating doing that with my plastic totes, because I wonder if some of my threads are brittle and funny just because they're too dry. Alright, and let me just draw myself a quick little outline. Colored pencils. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that trick. I'd never heard of it, but I sure liked the idea of that to help some of my old brittle threads. To make this one like a big one. I guess about the same size as the other. Here's where the pumpkin top is. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that out because we did just get a couple of brand new sponge packets because I would not want to use a sponge that was used to wash dishes in. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. It only masks the thread problem of the shedding thread. Interest. Okay, good to know. All natural thread goes over time. No pickled threads available for a reason. Fair. That this is my InfoWeb with my query, and we have such spectacularly smart folks to be able to answer my quandaries and queries. Like, I'll just ask before I try. I feel like sometimes even my new thread just. That is funny. Did I pull my bobbin already? Bobbin, are you still attached? Oh, I see bobbin thread. No, it's just me. Okay. Thank you for your knowledge, smart, wise Darth Manuel. Did you find those manuals you were looking for? How are you enjoying your new Davis? Some new threads are chromated. That makes sense too. That does not surprise me. Oh, thought there was a cat next to me. It was just my hair. Yeah, I don't know if I like the cotton threads better than the polyester. Some of them are just such fine weight. They just don't. I don't know. So that this little pumpkin patch is gonna be fun. Do I already have a whole bunch of pumpkins for my my baby lock that I embroidered? Yes. Ooh, okay. No, I didn't find the manuals. Darn it, I haven't found the same 60-page one for the Davis either. Only a manual before and after your Davis date. That's not helpful. And you've got to fix the Davis bobbin winder. Ugh. There's always something with these goodies. Ulch beauties. Oh, this. Okay. I need to just stop trying to use this giant hoop. It's just too big. Really have to match the thread to the project. Yeah, fair. And I am sometimes a little brazen. No, I'm so glad that these hoops were randomly around in the wrong place at the Goodwill. These ones with the cork liner are just a dream. Yeah, I can't sew fine silk with buttonhole twist unless you're like actually sewing buttonholes in it. Nothing, just seeing what you're up to. What? Oh, plumbing problems. With Grumpy McGrumpers. Well, not really, but kind of. Ah, yep. This little hoop just makes driving so much easier. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I had to stop myself because I do not need more fabric, but somebody had some like nice look at lot for like 50. What did they say that was in there? Some like big piece of green velvet, some like some nice silks. But I've got plenty of silk. I am not in need, and I don't need. I have plenty. So I think tomorrow, as I'm rambling on, I'm going to cut a paneled. I've got some spider web fabric, some black. Got a couple of different things, so I think we're going to do a paneled circle-y skirt kind of a thing with just over the top lace and trim and everything fun and nice. Because I got oodles. and they're not living their best life in tubs. Oh, I should have cut this out. Maybe I should. Yes. Let's see how it is if we start the color in the middle. I might regret this, but we're just here to have fun. Staring at my emotional support chocolate. Okay. Not yet. You don't need it quite yet. Oh my goodness, but I did bake. My sourdough starter is very happy. And instead of just making another week of crackers, I actually took 3 days to proof and bake a loaf of bread. One of the best loaves of bread I've ever baked. And it's been a hot minute. Nice. Sometimes the bread's just too, whether I was like not kneading it enough, and it was the gluten didn't activate and rise enough, or something was funny. But this one, it's a good thing I'd covered the cast iron or the Dutch oven that I was gonna bake it in. I woke up the next morning and it had like started to ooze out of the top. Okay. Oh, it was far alive. It's light and fluffy and just good. Though I do marginally regret using coconut oil instead of olive oil to grease the pan, but it's fine. It just made the chicken liver patty a little sweet this morning for breakfast. Let's just tauten this up a little bit. Get back to in here. Oh, let's see here, Allie. I think most underestimate what a good starter takes and why it is so good to do. I know. Completely worth it. And I left it for 2 days and forgot to take out the discard for crackers, and then I knocked the jar over. I was like, all right, well, there's my discard on the floor. And let's change the view a little bit. So then I just fed it again, and I checked it this morning, super bubbly and happy. I know I made a starter years ago with a piece of purple cabbage, but this one I had yogurt, and I was like, I wonder if I can do a starter with yogurt, and lo and behold, the answer is yes. Okay, time for a pivot. Arm in the way. What? Here. The camera's jumpy. Looks fine there, but I'll just check in the replay if it's really as funny as I'm seeing it. I'll have to go back to the, unpick that backing. It's a good thing I didn't do too much, or I would have really grumped about having to take that back off. It'll be fine. Oh, let's see here. Sometimes a starter can be made by just going into an old bakery and leaving the starter open in the air. That's fair. Yup. That's how we match seconds. Right. All those natural lactobacilli and yeasts that are just floating around. I'll just inoculate my starter with some penicillium. It'll be extra medicinal. And then an old-fashioned bar, yes. All this fancy old-fashioned, let's make old new again. Analog skills, analog appliances. I know my grandpa used to work in a bakery, and he would make these. It's hard to call them onion. Let's call them like onion biscuits, but like buttery with onion, like a shortbread, but not sweet. Wasn't like overly tough. Like, yeah, I guess they were kind of like onion shortbreads. We should make those again. But of course, they never really had recipes. He just did everything by like feel. After enough years, that's how they did it. What shape do we want this one to be? Oh, hey, Bug Bug. You gonna come around too? Okay. I know, I have to go back. I didn't watch the Townsends from a couple weeks ago with the fabric and the mending. There's just so many things. Miss Freya Proofers didn't want Flakies. She was in the back when I was getting ready. I'm just gonna hang out here, Mom. I just lay on the floor in the sunny window. I said yes. I got most of the deer fencing up, which is great. But I had a prickly pear start while I plucked off of whatever. Doesn't matter how I got it now. And it was starting to grow little rootlets, so I changed its orientation so the roots were like in the ground, and some critter came and walked off with it. I went to look for it the other day to see how it was coming along. Oops. Only to find that it was gone. Very annoying. They really wanted that. Almost time to collect my rose hips from my tea roses, though. Because I can't wait. It doesn't. If I wait till a frost, then it will be too long. Sometimes we don't get a frost until December. Things look not. They need to be a little bit more red. Oh, I shouldn't jinx it. I was going to say we haven't broken a needle yet, but don't say things like that. Actually, maybe after I unpick that, I might take some of the fusible interfacing for the innard and the backing and fuse those together and then safety pin the topper on. I'm gonna have to press it again. You know, you can't. I moved the orientation. I've even got the ironing board still in here. I never Bailey, you never collect your rose hips. None. 8 different roses. I do sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But I've got a whole bunch from last year that I left for the birds, and this year I just want them for tea. My climbing roses are so huge. I moved them so that they're kind of a deer barricade. Yeah, I don't do my big roses that are in this window right in front. Oh, this window right in front of me, but the tea roses I do. Oh, 8 different. Do I have 8 different colors? I don't think so. Mostly reds. Actually, some of them are just reds because whatever the graft was got pruned poorly, and now I just have the original graft, the rootstock. I like one year I did rosehip jam. Did I do a little rosehip jelly one year? I think. I can't remember. Home. Practicing skills. Hello, little dude. What you up to? You gonna come on back? Come on. You coming or what? What? That's what I thought. Alright. We'll stop for the cadiment. Oh, most of this, yeah. Okay, go sit by that machine instead. Or are you just wandering around? I don't think he knows what he's doing. The cat who wanders. I know, but this book that we are working through, A Pawn in the Game, crazy. If I didn't know it was nonfiction, you'd think it was like just this fantastical, like too crazy to be real. What? What are you doing, Trouble? What are you doing? Oh, just leave a cat a pile of fabric and they will make themselves at home. Yeah, I'm laughing at you. I was pawing one and then noticed you came over to the no presser feet camp. Yeah, when I'm doing the open work, it's way easier to not have a presser foot. Oh, and again, I think this machine really likes it if I just leave the presser bar up when I'm doing the open work stuff. Because that little C hoop that I don't mind for the other embroidery stuff, terrible for it just gets caught in the open work threads. It's just way easier, I found. Who needs a presser foot anyway? Should we presser feet are just big sewing trying to get us to buy more presser feet? Oh! He thinks I'm going to give him more snacks. I'm going to slip those in the drawer. Oh, no more snacks for you. Oh! What are you doing dropping all my stuff on the floor for me? Did you think I needed a bigger mess next to me? Did you think I needed help with that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, at least he didn't bite through my hand like the last time. The cat who scares the poo out of me. Oh, Jesus, cat. Oh. All right, Mr. I'm surrounded by terrors and mess makers. I just tried to tidy. The cat who is finding the presser feet you were talking about. Yes. It's like, I know it's gotta be over here, Mom. So instead, he's just rubbing his face on the machine table. Oh, and I'm gonna sneeze. Don't pull my. That's. I know they call that a mouse, but that doesn't mean that it's for you to play with. Oh, Jesus. It's a good thing that cat's got 9 lives. 9 loves and 9 lives. Oh. Okay, don't eat anything you're not supposed to. He's definitely showing off that he's in his terrible twos. Loki, there's no more snacks, right? He's just being a terror. He also loves to just tear paper. Okay. I don't need to sew. Alright. Who needs. This is not a sewing show. Cats. Exactly. Yep. Oh, what the. This is. Oh, come on. You're. stuck in my. What are you doing? I mean, it's partly my fault because I do get them. Loki knows if I start to talk and sitting here getting ready, he's like, "Oh, she's gonna give me snackies. She's gonna give me snackies. Please just don't pull over the camera." They are something, but I can't live without them. As crazy as they make me. He's just. What? Yeah, you tell the machine how much you love it. Him and Loki just they love to rub their cheeks on the presser bar. Where are that? What the actual? What is happening? Yep. But he. Okay. Fortunately, the mic's still attached. That was different. I I haven't seen anybody take that path before. Holy moly. Oh, don't be on that one. Okay. No, you can't lay on the Mummers Project. You can be like just about everywhere, except for there. Do a lot of things. You just can't do that. Yes, what's in here? I do have an ironing board. Oh, don't eat the. Oh, Jesus Christ. And of course, I left a pin in there, and he's like, "Can I try to chew on that?" He's. This is just a cat show today. Jiminy Christmas. Are you back for more trouble? We already had snacks. Oh, Ellie, I don't know why cats love to rub on the faceplate in bars, but they do. Many generations back, I've come across evidence and proof. Alright. Good to know. It's not a new thing, and I'm sure all the fur fluffed stuck in there. No oil black tarnish from their cheek oils. He's trying to break into the desk drawer where the snacks are at. To no avail because I closed the door the whole way. He's trying to be very persistent about it. That's funny because Freya Frufers, even if the stove is freshly clean, she loved to lick the oven door at mealtimes. She's like, "I'm hungry. I'm gonna lick here." Okay, girl. You do you. I wonder if it's like because it sticks out just enough. Like, oh, I can get a good cheek scratch here. Because Loki does the same thing. He'll come over and just be like, oh, let me rub my cheeks. Oh! Why you guys be hissing like that? I know, I cooked a whole chicken breast for them to share with them for a couple days. And Freya Frufers and Loki loved it. Little man, it's like, no, I'm not interested in chicken. You sure, dude? Sure enough, he would just and then cry early for dry food. Like, I'm so starving, even though I was offered the best homemade cat food, and I'm turning my nose up at it. Oh, and okay. I was getting so frustrated yesterday. I almost had half a mind to back up my computer and then wipe it and install Linux instead. But I didn't. Oh, let's see, Allie, when I was a 2-year-old, I would lift the window in the door waiting for Dad on the front door. That's funny. You may have been a cat in your past life. Or was there lead in the paint? Because I heard that it's sweet. Were you licking lead paint? Oh. There was leaded glass. I wouldn't mind if being a cat in a past life. I wouldn't mind being a cat in this life. To have scratches, to have naps in the sunshine, and just not give a fuck. Take it. I gave up being an adult. I'm gonna be a cat. But not in the creepy, furry kind of a way. Okay, let me just do one more little nip in this. Sure. We'll change that one angle for a few minutes. Up here. No, the pages are always extra tread after I played the asbestos flow distillation. Oh my god. Oh, the extra treat. Oh my god. That's funny. Except, I'm guessing that you're not actually like pulling my leg. That I think this is probably true, isn't it? Oh, back in the day when kids just sat on the running boards and hoped that there wasn't a hole through the floor. I know, kids have gotten so soft, they don't know the joy of anything besides being stuck with their face in a phone or a tablet. Kids should like be forced to play outside for 8 hours a day in the summer, plus at least. Use your imagination and be adventuresome. Now they're just soft. Oops, that was my thumb. Excuse me. Maybe. Oh, I didn't complain about that. My wheels were disgusting. Yeah, so I'll probably cut the panels for that skirt later. They keep making skirts, but I really need some more tops. And I was also seeing this. Do I want to? Do I want to do a princess cut dress? Or just Phoenix, what do you want? I do want to sit up straight so my back doesn't hurt later. That's what I want. Oh, let's see. No losing signal through video, but the sound is still here. Oh, please. Oh. Everyone in there would know they're getting this. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Minimize this. Yeah, everything's super sorry. Oh, wait, I was going to leave a feed. Alright. Hooray. I don't know what's going on, but things are being glitchy. That is no fun. So let me. Look, it's funny. I don't glitch in the studio. Alright, let me keep that one tab open in the background and see. Oh, I'm really super sorry. Alright, I don't really want to, folks, but my computer's giving me grief, and it's too young for this, but alright, I'll be back tomorrow, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to sew an over-the-top skirt, and I'm going to make a top to match it. I'm going to go cut out some fabric. Don't wait till tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you laugh at yourself. Oh, I do the outro. Yeah. Go at. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Be amazing.